Welcome to the Lunchroom Podcast, episode 4. It is election day here in America, and I am with Silas and Max once again.
Let's go, Kanye.
Kanye 2020. We're not getting political.
Kanye's gonna win it all, baby.
People might think that's
He's actually
serious.
on the
I know.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some sports.
Dude, I'm a big sports guy.
They love sports, if you didn't know.
Big sports guy.
Sports is pretty fun.
It's even better than sports.
So Dalvin Cook nearly single-handedly beat the Green Bay Packers with over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Is he the best running back in the league? If not, who is, Max?
Hey, Jacob, thank you for that question, by the way.
You're welcome.
Really
that was an
good.
amazing question.
I'm actually thinking Dalvin Cook might be the best running back in the league.
Is he?
Mr. President, he's talking.
Yeah.
I just think, he has more yards per carry, which goes a long way because they're more of a passing offense, but when they started giving the ball, he's the one giving them wins, which the Packers are a good team. I just think that with Dalvin Cook being the guy, they're going to start winning more games. They're going to kind of do what the Titans are doing, but more efficient.
Yeah, I'm ashamed to be a Titans fan right now.
Yeah, you guys lost to the Bungles.
We did.
Yeah.
And
Idiot.
I'm ashamed.
God.
I'm ashamed of us. Hopefully, the new trade, we just got Desmond King for a 6th-round pick.
Ooh. That is a
showstopper.
It's a big air bonus.
That is a big air bonus,
Big air
if I do
bonus.
say so myself.
I hope that helps out our third down defense because we're god-awful.
Facts.
But we're not here to talk about defense. We're here to talk about
Running backs.
my man Derrick Henry.
Oh.
Won
Controversial.
rushing title last year.
He did run.
He's on track to win it this year. Very few people have won it back-to-back. I think despite these last couple games, he really proved himself against the Texans when he had that unbelievable 200 yards running, 2 touchdowns.
Okay, let's just do a little quick max here.
Yeah, Dalvin.
I'm pretty sure that 4 touchdowns is bigger than 2. Can you put on your calculator real quick? Let me know if that's the case.
It is.
Okay, because that's what I'm thinking here.
But how many touchdowns does he have on the season?
He has more than Henry. He has 10.
I don't think.
How many does Henry have?
8.
I don't know.
8, ladies and gentlemen. According to NFL.com.
All right. I
Earlier-
trust NFL.com. Maybe.
And,
Those liars.
And Derrick Henry's played one more game than Dalvin Cook.
It's not true.
It said games played, the GP on the site, so...
Unless the Titans have had 2 bye weeks, it's not true.
there's 7 to 6.
So the Vikings have had 2 bye weeks?
I don't even know, bro.
That's not. Okay. So, do you guys have anything more to discuss about who's your best running back in the league?
I just think we have to wait and see till the end of the season.
Yeah, that's true. It's only like halfway through the season, so.
Titans also beat the Vikings.
You can't discredit, though. Like, when McCaffrey's out there, he might be the best running back in the league.
Yeah, but he.
Not this season.
Yeah,
because he's hurt.
Yeah, but before even.
But that's...
Really?
Well, he's going to get all these touches. He played like 1 game.
He's
Dude. That's
probably
like
gonna
saying
have-
Michael Thomas is not a top 3 receiver because he played 1
He
game.
had a good 2 games. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
It's fucking Christian McCaffrey. He's so good.
Yeah, he was last season.
He's better than Derrick Henry last season.
He was in the passing game.
He's the GOAT. Christian McCaffrey.
Nobody's ever a better runner. They might be better overall, but not a runner.
This is running back. It's everything.
Shout out to Trump.
Runner. Okay.
Baron Trump.
Both
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle got injured in their Week 8 matchup against the Seahawks. RIP. Both of them are expected to miss a
Rest in
significant amount of time. Now the question is, are the Niners done this season? Do they have a chance at all, Silas?
No.
No chance.
Their division is too freaking good.
Yeah.
Best division in football. They weren't even doing too hot with them.
This division can't beat the Dolphins, though. That's the thing.
The Dolphins are upsetting their entire division.
So, are the Dolphins the best team?
Tua
2020 Super Bowl,
already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
even though it was the defense that won the game.
He didn't go throw 100 yards.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, they're 2 best players. You saw what Nick Mullins did. Completely nothing.
Remember when Nick Mullins last year when he threw like 5 touchdowns?
I do remember that. That was pretty.
And then he got hurt, and then CJ Beathard did the same thing. They got the best backups in the league.
I mean, you never know, but I just don't see it happening.
They could trade for Fitzmagic. Could you imagine that happening?
I'd like to see that.
Who's he gonna throw to though? Their running backs are hurt too.
The guy that
Mostert is hurt as well. Debo Samuel's
Jerick
out.
McKinnon. Best running back in the league.
Okay, they're missing Solomon Thomas, Nick Bosa, Richard Sherman, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Basically, the players that made them
when
to their Super Bowl run.
Yeah, they are in trouble. Besides their running backs, can you name a single player that we haven't mentioned in this show so far on their offense?
Ayuk, is that how you say it?
Ayuk, my guy. He's my homie.
That hurdle was tough.
Dude,
That was a
know what?
That was a nice play.
Waiver wire pickup of the week, Ayuk. Because he's the only player that can get them all.
That's true. He's their only weapon now.
Except, I don't get it. Kyle Shanahan's an offensive-minded coach, but if his offense sucks, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
And they didn't even choose to draft a receiver. Like, they could have got Judy or CD.
Well, I think it's smart they focus on their defense. It's just like
I think their defense was good, though.
I mean, like all of the contenders normally pick their defense.
It's true.
So I mean,
Because defense wins championships.
defense wins championships. Just ask at 2015 Carolina Panthers.
And ask the Seahawks when they
Ask the New England
Absolutely
Patriots against the
killed
Chicago
us.
Bears in 1985.
throwback to that game.
Yo, Throwback Tuesday, baby! Woo!
All right, Lamar Jackson
That's a player.
He is playing.
hasn't been able to beat contending teams during his span as a Ravens quarterback.
Ever.
Is he good
Never,
enough?
ever.
Is he good enough to lead the Ravens to a Super Bowl match?
I'm actually gonna let Silas go.
Ooh, I
Big
mean,
question. Big question.
Ooh,
he
this
has,
is a big one.
He has never won a playoff game in his career.
I mean, he's been in
What?
Two. He's been in two. And
And
But
One-
still, being
Wha-
14-2 and the first seed, you have no excuse to lose to the Titans.
Well, that's
Love
right.
that game, by the way.
Hey, shout out to
Beautiful game.
Shout out to Desmond King.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
He was the only reason they won that game.
I think until he proves himself and until he can beat a good team, I say no.
No. It's like, I'll see it. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like, I think he's good enough. It's just that good teams seem to be able to stop his running because they normally have good linebackers.
Yeah, I think defenses are starting to figure him out, which helps.
To be fair, like, his receiving core, he doesn't have a ton of weapons besides
Yeah.
maybe Mark Andrews. I mean, Marquise Brown's pretty good. They got, like,
Hey.
17,000 good, all-right running backs.
They do have a lot.
I don't
They vastly improved their defense this year, but that still hasn't shown up really.
know, because didn't they...
They got Campbell,
They got
which is
Campbell
a big ad, but I don't see him doing anything.
because the Jaguars decide that winning games is not...
His trading away
It's not their
every key
focus.
player.
What are they trying to go for? Because Gardner Minshew's going to give them at least 3 wins.
Did you know
this
he's not
season.
starting?
Really?
We should have talked about that. But
We
it doesn't
can.
matter.
Right now, what do you think Gardner Minshew not starting?
Oh yeah, why isn't he? Is he just too garbage?
He's not doing well.
Who's going to
Yeah,
start?
who's that new guy? What's his name?
He's a rookie. No one's heard of him.
Ben DiNucci.
There will for sure be a TikTok song about this new quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Ben DiNucci's starting this week, too.
Is he still?
Andy Dalton got COVID.
What?
Andy Dalton.
So many new headlines just popping
Dude,
in.
just popped in
Out of
right after
nowhere.
these questions were written. Dude, okay, so the Cowboys are going to lose.
Yep.
The Jaguars are going to lose.
Jake
Yep.
Lutton.
Oh, the GOAT! Jake
love
Lutton!
Jake Lutton is the new quarterback for the Jaguars.
Dude, Jake Lutton, oh my god.
Who do the Jaguars play?
They play somebody good, I think. They play like the Colts.
Jaguars play the Texans.
Texans. Okay.
Mark that. All right, going to predictions. Mark that a win for the Texans.
All right, so let's get into our pick'ems.
Pick the
Week
Texans,
8.
they lose.
Are you doing a pick Jaguars this week?
I don't know what I'll do. We'll figure it
Go
out.
with the rookie.
Jake
Alright.
Lutton and Ben DiNucci.
Our Thursday night game is the Niners versus the Packers. I think we know who everyone's going to pick, but let's start with you, Sai.
This might be my upset of the week.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm thinking about this too.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like,
You look at the past. Packers have been absolutely destroyed.
Well, is
Every
Aaron
single
Jones
time
still
they
hurt?
play.
That's a big question.
I don't think it matters
Really?
because
the 49ers
Williams,
are still a decent team.
they're not terrible.
They're not the worst team.
Even
They're-
without Kittle
They're
and-
probably like a 7-9, 8-8, 9-7 team with all their injuries. I think their coaching staff is amazing.
I do like the coaching
their defense pretty good.
I think they just have a thing for the Packers, and they always beat them.
They do always beat them. They beat them in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they beat them in the
destroyed
NFC
'em.
Championship.
So you're going with the Niners.
That will be my upset of the week.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Packers. Okay.
Okay.
Smart.
Uh,
That is smart.
because if I'm a betting man, and I have to bet between Nick Mullins
The
and
goat.
Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. It's a toss up.
It is a toss-up.
It's a toss up. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. I think like this season when they've been blown out, like when they when the Bucks blew out the Packers,
It was
they,
defense.
they bounced back and destroyed the next team the next week. I think.
You think it's gonna be a bounce back game?
I think it's going to be a bounce back game for Aaron Rodgers. He seems to do that a lot. If they can get out to an early lead, I don't see the 49ers having a chance to come back. So they scored a touchdown on one of the first 2 drives. I think it's over by then.
I can see it.
You can see it because it
Okay.
won't happen.
Our next game is the Texans at Jaguars. We just talked about this. Max, who you got?
Take the rookie.
Jake Luton. Yo, can we bring Blake Bortles back though?
He's
No,
on our
go-
team.
Dude, the Broncos signed him for
I
like
know, I
1
know.
week, and then they cut him again.
They
What,
cut
really?
him?
They cut him already?
But
Poor guy. I wanted to
You
see
didn't
yo,
get a
let's trade for
chance.
Ben DiNucci.
I think we should get Kaepernick.
You think you should? Okay, we can't get political on this show.
Just
What?
for his talent. I mean,
yeah, just for talent.
he is better than half the quarterbacks in Madden for some reason.
Has anyone like considered him yet?
No.
That's sad.
He went to he went to show off his skills, and the wide receiver got put on a team
Really?
that he's throwing to. Yeah.
That's sad.
It's the NFL. It's been weird with Kaepernick. We're not talking about this. We're talking about the Texans Jaguars.
Who you got?
I'm going with the Texans. I'm not confident about Boo, go Jake Luton.
Yeah.
No, I'm going with the Texans. I think it's just gonna be I think Deshaun Watson is just gonna destroy them. There's not really anyone on the Jaguars defense that scares me. They traded away all their players.
The rookie Henderson looks pretty good though.
Does look pretty good, but you think he's good enough to shot D Watt?
Probably not.
We're friends, so
D Watt probably not.
I can call him that.
Oh,
Yo, we wrapping up in his.
Sai, who you got?
I have the Texans as well
Okay.
because Jaguars,
They suck.
they can't keep one good player.
Wait, what? Wait, I think they're just benching Gardner Minshew so they can tank.
Probably.
That's why they.
The
Just
Jets.
give the rookie a shot.
I mean, they did beat the Colts week 1. That was a shocker.
Shocker, ladies and gentlemen,
Shocker.
upset of the year.
If we had this podcast then, that would have been insane.
I would have picked him.
I would have picked a Jaguar. Yep.
I-
Same, me too.
Yo, if we started week 1, I would have picked them all right.
Me too. I
Guaranteed.
would have been 16-0.
Max,
Okay.
oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say, Sai?
No, it's
Nah,
good.
we're good.
All right.
good.
Next game is the New York Giants versus the Washington football team. Sai, who you got?
Who do you got?
I picked the Giants last time. They didn't let me down. Do I pick them? Blah, blah, blah. Do I pick them again?
I don't know.
That's the question.
Yeah,
That is a $1 million question.
It's not. We have like 20 subscribers.
The 20 cents question.
we don't even get money. We don't get money for
the
this.
$0 question.
We owe YouTube money.
Yeah.
I want to say the Giants because they almost beat the Bucks,
Then
but
do it.
I'm
did.
not.
They
Then
were-
do it. So I'm saying the football team.
I am too.
Damn it.
Okay.
Just because I think they're gonna split it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Kyle Allen's probably gonna play pretty well. Daniel Jones has a fumbling problem. He always
And an
turns it
interception
in.
problem.
And a running
And,
problem.
and just
Tripping
and just,
problem.
and just a playing quarterback problem.
Yeah, what is that game?
Do you think it was PI?
Yeah, it was PI.
I agree.
They
I think the refs just
they
forgot.
threw the flag and then they picked it up.
The refs forgot
much
they were
did
on Tom Brady's
Brady-
team.
Yeah. How much is Tom Brady playing this time?
I know, for real.
Jesus Christ, Brady. God, get your shit
Except for he
together.
threw the
Get your
Mike
ass
Evans
out of the
game.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
Retire.
All right, next game we got Ravens versus Colts. Max.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That is
Actually,
amazing.
I'm thinking the Ravens are going to take it. I think Lamar's going to bounce back. He played pretty good against the Steelers defense, which is better than the Colts. The Steelers offense is better than the Colts was, and they only lost by like 2 points. So
4.
well, this is the same number.
Quick
Quick
side.
Quick sag going up. And
Sai?
Stop
Bitch, stop. Ooh. Boy, stop.
Dripping like a fuck. Oof. I think
Oof.
this is the first proving point for Lamar.
It's the first proving point.
that he can beat good teams.
Yeah.
Not the other times he lost. He played good big
Well, those
teams.
are all. I'm saying he can really do it this time.
Yeah.
I don't.
He can
the
prove
Colts.
himself.
The Colts are a weird team. They'll beat good teams and lose to bad teams.
I know, yeah.
I don't think they're that good. I think they're maybe like a wild card team that'll lose in the first round. But this is a game to get
playoffs.
Lamar Jackson's confidence back. I think he's gonna go off. I don't think he's gonna play like Patrick Mahomes did against the team that shall not be named. But
By the way, it didn't even get 40 fantasy points. Ridiculous. I expect more from you.
What do you get, 36?
Yeah.
yeah, so he's
Not enough.
So yeah, I think Jake Luton will probably get 50 points, fantasy points.
All right.
Wait,
Who
top
do you
waiver
got?
wire.
Who do you got?
Waiver wire pick of the
Between
week.
the Ravens and the Colts.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Brave game.
Oh, that's what a Raven says.
Our next game, we got... That's not... Okay.
That is what a Raven.
Our next game, we got Lions versus Vikings.
Fun fact about ravens: a flock of ravens is called a murder.
A what?
A murder.
Really?
Yeah. Fun fact.
Don't
of the
forget
day.
that.
Tell it to your teachers.
Yeah. They'll love it.
All right, Lions Vikings. Who you got, Si?
There's also a doozy.
Yeah, it
This
is.
Nah,
I think it's pretty...
I think you got to pick one.
I think I do have to pick it. That's going to be a tie.
Wait, there are ties in football.
There are, but it's not going to happen.
I think Jacob wants the Lions.
No, I don't.
Lions, lock of the week for Jacob.
I can't voice my opinion on this show. It's
forbidden.
prohibited. Yeah.
We will smack him with a stick if he
You know what?
talks
You know what I'm
once.
going to do?
What are you going to do?
Tie.
I will take whoever you don't pick.
Well, I was actually going to take whoever you didn't pick.
Okay,
so-
well, who do you got?
The ball's in your court.
The ball's in your... Yep.
The ball is actually in Dalvin Cook because I'm picking the Vikings.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, size.
I think
I'll take Lions.
I think Dalvin Cook's going to take some pressure away from Kirk Cousins. They still have Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. There's going to be a lot more openings in the passing game, which I don't think the Lions are going to expect. Darius Slay is returning to Minnesota, which is going to be interesting. But he has to cover Thielen or Justin Jefferson. He can't guard both. It's
He
not
can.
gonna
He's
happen.
that good.
Wait, they also got Okuda.
Okuda?
Yeah.
Jeff Okuda.
The third pick. He's pretty good. Dude, he just saw some news that made the Lions really
Yeah.
likable.
Definitely not the
He
election.
just saw the Lions.
Damn. All right. So we got next game: Titans versus Bears. Max, who do you got?
I'm going the Titans.
Si?
I made that joke last week.
It was 2 weeks ago, idiot.
Oh, my bad.
Can you believe this guy?
All right.
So unprofessional.
The Titans better win this game. If they don't, I'm quitting as a fan. You can't go 5-0.
Have you seen the Patriots fans that are
three
like
straight.
already quitting? It's like
I don't blame them. That's how I feel right now.
they've won 6 Super Bowls
I know,
in
they can
20
chill
years.
out.
Are you just...
Yeah, that is true.
The Broncos had 2 winning quarterbacks in the last, 6 years, and one's name was Trevor Simeon, the GOAT.
Gotta love Seaman. No homo.
No.
I
though.
love how we have...
So bad.
We had
was a good
Trevor,
joke.
we had Trevor Seaman, and now we have Horsecock Locke.
Yeah.
You know there's a trend here.
And then we have Ben DiNucci on the Cowboys. so-
Ben didn't see. All right. So next game. So
Wait.
are you taking the Titans?
Yeah, I'm picking the Titans.
And you were
They're just
too?
a better team. I don't think the Bears are... They're pretenders. They're pretenders.
But their
I'm a
defense
good
is pretty good.
pretender.
And that seems to stop the
Well-
Titans all year.
Well, I think...
Steelers had a good defense. They beat them. Bengals had... Nah.
Yeah, the Bengals have a top 5 defense in the league. The best one. That's what's been able to stop them is great defenses. When I think of great defenses,
I think of
I
Cincinnati.
think of the Bungles.
That's what I like to see.
Me too.
Jeff
That's
Okuda,
not what I
huh?
like to see.
Yep.
Jeff Okuda.
He's a good player.
All right, next game. Ouch. We got Seahawks versus Bills. Honestly, in my opinion, this could be a close game.
Well, you're wrong, because I'm going Seahawks in a blowout.
Too.
I don't think the Bills...
I
Bills
think
blow.
the Bills have a... What? Just kidding. I think...
You can't not score a touchdown on the team that shall not be named.
They did win.
I know, that was-
They did win against a team that shall not be named.
Barely. They should have blown him out.
But the Broncos, one of their wins was against the Patriots.
And the Broncos are
and
not
only scored field goals.
that good of a team.
Well, the Bills aren't that good either.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's what I'm
ever
saying.
since their loss to the Titans, they just haven't. Josh Allen has him in the same play.
Titans exposed
He looked
them.
like an MVP candidate, and now he's just looking like Josh Allen of last year.
Do you think-
the frickin' do?
Do you think the Bills or the Bears are a better team?
I think record-wise, I think it's definitely the Bears.
Yeah.
They have a better record.
Well, maybe not anymore.
But I think the Bills are still probably the better team. It's just,
yeah, I think they're starting to rebound.
yeah. I mean, put Trubisky back in, guys. Come on. He was 3-0 and then they benched him.
I know. I don't know why they took him out. Just because he had a bad game.
Well, we all knew they were going to choke the Falcons were going to choke that game. So it's like you could have kept Trubisky in.
Foles hasn't been that amazing either.
Ever since the Falcons game, he hasn't been good.
So, speaking of the Falcons, our next game is the Broncos versus the Falcons. Close game. Sai, who you got?
That is a close game.
Two absolutely garbage teams.
Actually, you're wrong. They both won.
Yeah,
So
well,
did
they
Michigan
won.
State Spartans. Woo!
Gotta shout that out.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out, shout
That was
out
a-
Sparty!
I'm gonna
Crazy
take my
game.
Broncos again. They didn't let me down last week. I think it's gonna be the same type of game where they play like shit for
Played the
3 quarters.
Yeah, and then the last quarter they pulled together.
Because that's what the Falcons do, and it all makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it just comes together. Max,
This is tough.
are you going to take your Falcons?
This is really tough. I don't know what to do.
I think you should take the Falcons just for the show.
I will, just for this show. But I don't know. I want them both to win.
I think the Falcons also have...
Matty Ice, don't go. Julio,
But-
don't
oh.
go. Calvin Ridley's hurt. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's what I
matter.
was
We
gonna
got Todd Gurley.
Is Ridley playing?
I don't know, but he got hurt. And Thursday Night Football against the Panthers.
And
Shout
they still
out.
won.
They still won because they're the best team in the league. If they didn't have the fourth quarter, they'd be undefeated.
That's true.
But
Too bad it is.
they're coming back. They're coming back.
It's
The
not
Falcons
the
are going to make
rebound.
the playoffs. They're going on a winning streak. They're going to win 10 games straight.
That's a stretch.
I don't know how many games are left in the season, but
There's more than 10.
there's less than 10.
No, there's less than 10.
They're going to win all of them.
Just win out.
Yeah, they're going 11-5.
Beat the Saints twice.
They're
So,
12-5.
who you taking?
I'm going Falcons, baby.
All right. Next
I'm
game.
going to Dirty Birds.
We got Raiders versus Chargers.
These are all good games.
They
bro.
are very good games.
Yeah, when I think of stellar performances, I think of the Chargers.
Who you got?
I'm going Raiders.
Okay.
Raiders.
I can see that.
Raiders are a weird team. They're flying under everyone's radar, but I think they could probably get that last playoff spot.
I think
now
they
that
will.
they're 7. Yeah. Aren't they like 4-3 now? So they're pretty good. The Chargers are like the Falcons of the AFC. They choke every game. I saw a stat today where the Chargers have choked. They're the first team ever to choke 4 16-point leads in a row.
Good job.
Not even the Falcons could do that. Let's go,
That's
Herbert!
a new high.
Maybe if they had a good kicker, they would have not done that. But shout out Michael Baggley. You're my guy. We'd love to have you on the show. Not really. You suck.
No, we would. But not really.
Not really. Brandon McManus, on the other hand.
Oh, get him in here. That's stash, bro.
The McMahon.
We'd rather have Jake Lutton on the show than you, Badgley.
Who you got, Si? Raiders, Chargers.
Raiders.
Are they playing in the Death Star?
They're not.
They're not. They're
They're
playing,
playing
in the...
in the SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
Not the soccer arena that they couldn't fill up. But now the SoFi arena.
Where there was more
Yeah.
away fans than home fans for every game.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
here's the thing. Now, COVID's actually done good for the Chargers. Because
Yeah.
now they don't have any pressure to fill up an even bigger stadium.
I'm interested to see if fans do show up next season.
Thank you.
They won't, because this is the Chargers, and like ever since they left San Diego, nobody likes them.
That's
So
true.
it's a Rams town.
It
It's not
is.
even a Rams town.
It's like Lakers and Rams
It's Lakers, USC,
and Dodgers.
Dodgers, Rams, Clippers,
Kings, because that's the only team for hockey.
yeah, Kings, and then you got like if there's the WNBA team, then you have the Chargers at like 30, 34.
All their G League teams are higher.
All the high school football teams are higher. Indoor soccer teams.
They should all have a fan base.
Yeah. Oh, actually, the two soccer teams in LA the Galaxy and the
Oh yeah.
LAFC.
Shout out to
They're-
Will Ferrell. We'd love to have you on the show.
That would be amazing.
I would die. Dude.
They are I think they filled up soccer stadiums. The Chargers didn't.
It's true.
They're like the last team.
Let's get into our next
Fuck you, Chargers.
game. Let's get into our next game, which is Dolphins versus Cardinals. Maybe another close game, Si. Who you got?
Give me.
Oh my god. What's gonna happen?
Kyler Murray.
Oh!
Coming off a bye, I think young talent beats even younger talent. I think Tua is gonna have a little bit of a setback, even though he didn't even play that well, and they
That's
still
The
a
lost.
Hawaiian Stallion.
I think their defense doesn't play well, and so they don't win.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals as well. I
Wow.
think their defense will win, but I just trust Buda Baker destroying Tua's hopes and dreams.
Defensive player of the year?
Quick. He might be the defensive player of the year. I don't know who else you give it to.
Me
right
either.
now. Maybe somebody else.
Desmond
but-
King, shout out.
Hey, Desmond King, you to go, buddy. Love you, babe.
Our next game is not a close one at all. Steelers versus Cowboys.
I'm actually going Cowboys. Psych! I'm never picking the Cowboys ever. They suck. Sorry, Ben DiNucci. I love you, baby.
All right, Cowboys or the team that shall not be named.
Yeah, they're up there now. Who you
If
got?
you added the Jets and an all-star, the NFC East team, and made it like an all-star team, that team would not make the playoffs.
I don't even think they would win 3 games.
Well, the Eagles have won 3 games, so they probably.
Oh, I thought you meant the Cowboys and the Jets.
Okay, no, the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants,
Oh, out of all of
Redskins,
them?
and Jets. If they all came
Yeah, I think
combined
you're
into
right.
one team, they wouldn't make the playoffs.
They just don't have the talent.
Their defense would be terrible.
It'd be so bad.
Oh my god, that's
So I'm guessing you're saying Steelers too. Si?
Oh yeah.
when Sam Darnold would be the starting quarterback of that team.
Not
It's a
the
good
best
question.
thing.
I would give it to Daniel,
I think Darnold's better. Yeah, I mean you.
or maybe Carson Wentz,
Oh, I'd give it to Jalen Hurts. I think.
even though he hasn't played a snap. No,
I'd Ben DiNucci.
give it to Alex Smith.
He deserves it. He's the only one of those
Poor guy.
players who has won a playoff game starting.
Do you think if Adam Gase coached the Chiefs,
There would be garbage.
It'd be worse, but
do you think they'd still be high Super Bowl
If
favorites?
Mahomes didn't listen to him, yeah.
No, here's the thing. Adam Gase, the reason he got his job was he was on the coattails of Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison. So I think it'd be something similar. I think they'd be worse, but I still think they'd be a Super Bowl contender. I think they wouldn't. I think they'd lose in like the AFC Championship or the divisional round every year, but they wouldn't win the Super Bowl. So, I don't think he's that good of a coach. Andy Reid's the guy that's gonna push him over the top. He's the GOAT. Love his KFC, baby.
A new game, or not a new game, another game that could be very close. Saints versus Bucks. Si.
Give me Brady, give me Gronk, give me Antonio Brown.
Oh, I forgot he's starting.
Antonio Brown, because Godwin's out. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch this game.
Godwin will probably play.
No! I mean,
I am
Bye.
I am indifferent, says Jacob.
yeah.
Thank God for Godwin.
I guess I gotta go Saints on this one.
Ooh.
It's just Breeze.
I don't think the Saints beat him twice though.
I don't either. It's just I gotta play devil's advocate.
It's true.
I think they
Is that your upset of the week?
That is my upset of the week.
Saints beating the
Small
Bucks.
upset, but
Just-
still an
I
upset.
mean, you picked the team that was at home and had the same record.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big upset.
I mean, imagine you picked the team that shall but not be named. I'm kind of pissed they didn't win because
Do they have a bye this week? Oh,
No,
that's
that's
the
the
next
next
game.
game.
we're actually not going to talk about this because the Patriots are going to win and we're good.
Well, actually,
Patriots going against the Jets.
imagine I pick. No.
You can't pick them. It's like against podcast rules.
Oh yeah, because we made an agreement.
We can't-
Replay the clip.
Yeah.
If the team
not
that should
going
not
through
be
that.
named wins, are we allowed to talk about them?
No,
No.
because Adam Gase is still coaching.
yeah.
We might talk. No,
Have
they
they-
might fire him
no.
after the season.
Then
Well, I
sorry.
guess we'll see him next
Sorry, Jets fan. Shout out. I mean, team that should not be named.
season. Yeah.
If you're a team that should not be named,
Poor
fan,
New York fans, dude. They just have
They
the
need
worst
a break.
teams. Yeah.
They should just take the season off. I think.
They should just go for the Broncos because they're the best. Podcast. All right, let's get in some basketball.
Basketball.
Copyright.
Playing
Adam Silver.
Gotta hold the C up.
I'll hold the T, you make an M.
Yeah, TM.
Trademark.
Adam Silver stated that there is a strong possibility that fans will be allowed at the NBA arenas during this upcoming NBA season, should the fans be able to attend games next season. Max.
I think they should, because since the it's just gonna be weird, because since the NBA is smaller arenas than like the NFL, there's gonna be a lot less players. But even with that, COVID cases are still rising, and Adam Silver is a pretty progressive commissioner. So I think if the COVID cases continue to rise, he won't let fans into arenas. But I think they should, just because we're seeing a bunch of other leagues do it. However, I want to see basketball again. I
I do too. And I think
I do too.
that they're gonna start out with fans, but I think it's gonna go away very
What
quickly.
game we going to this season?
Really?
You gotta go to Nuggets Grizzlies. It's a classic.
Okay, but like, what else? We got to go to a different one. We got to go to an 8:30.
And we gotta take the train.
Yes, Jacob, you want to come?
Yeah, I'll come if you say so.
Okay. We'll get home at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
We did go to that Bronco game that was fire. I'm going to play the clip of the final touchdown that we saw.
Yeah, we all did. It was awesome.
Max went
Max
too.
was there in spirit.
Oh,
He was there in spirit.
It was amazing. I had a great time.
So, do you think that fans should be able to attend?
I think they should. I don't know if it will happen.
Is that you saying it as a fan?
As
or
a fan, as an
Of course, as a fan, you want
as
to
an
go.
yeah.
objective analyst, as I am,
Yeah.
I think they will have
I
fans.
can
Sports
see.
genius.
I can see something similar happening as the NFL is doing, as it depends on the state if they allow it.
Yeah.
And I think some are gonna have. It's gonna be limited capacity. I'm guessing, right?
It
Oh,
should
yeah,
be.
it has to be. Unless it's
I don't even know if it's
Florida.
worth it then, because that's so much smaller.
Well, you could. Oh, tickets are gonna be so expensive. We're never gonna get to go.
It'll be interesting. That's what
Sucks
I'm
and
gonna
it's dumb and I'm mad.
Sai thinks it's going to be interesting.
Max thinks it's gonna happen.
Max thinks it's going to happen. What are your guys' thoughts on Daryl Morey getting hired by the 76ers after just recently stepping down from the Houston Rockets?
Dude, this is actually hella interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Didn't he say he was done from basketball, and then he
don't-
just signed?
he's
pulled a
done
psych.
from Houston.
pulled a
I
psych.
don't blame him.
He's out of here, boys.
I do not blame him for that one bit.
But I think they could put a trade package for James Harden. I mean, you get
Lordy.
Ben Simmons, and
You send Simmons to Houston.
you send that backcourt of Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons would suck.
It would.
Because
They're
Who-
both similar type players.
who can't shoot the ball,
It'd be all paint, and they have no.
and they have no
height.
big men.
They have
so
no height.
so
PJ Tucker
could
plays
you,
center.
Could you imagine James Harden with Joel Embiid?
I'd like to see that. Who would they?
That would
Play-
be the best team in
Who
the
would they
East.
put at point guard though?
They'd have James running point.
Who would they put at shooting guard then?
I mean, I don't know. I don't care. But
I think it matters. I think you need a third.
well, you just get shooters on that team.
Do they still have Tobias Harris?
Yeah, no. Yes, they do.
I think
They
you
have
keep him.
Horford and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is the worst contract in the league. I keep
Tobias Harris, if you want to go on the show.
I saw this meme where it's like Barack Obama was talking about we can't have 4 more years of this Philadelphia, and it's like this one guy's like, he understands what we have to deal with Tobias Harris and his contract. Oh my
Rest
god!
in peace.
Rest in peace, Tobias Harris. I think if you can get a guy like Seth Curry, JJ Redick on that team, which
Seth.
they had. Yeah, I said Seth.
Yeah, I was
Um,
thinking of JJ too.
They already had him, but they get that shooter, like Joe Harris, Duncan Robinson. They get that guy to pair with them, just stand on the key, shoot threes. That team's spacing is gonna be so good because you don't have to play Joel Embiid at the perimeter anymore like they did.
Yeah,
so,
he can truly express
the-
his center self.
and so James Harden's gonna still go off for 37 points per game like he always does. And
I'm
then-
just not confident Embiid's gonna stay in Philly.
if the Sixers get Harden, will they be the best team in the East?
I think so. I think just the spacing will work so well between Harden and Joel Embiid. They can run similar to the Mike D'Antoni offense, but have a solid big. So kind of like Steve Nash, but in Amari Stoudemire, except Steve Nash could actually score points.
He's coaching the Nets.
He's coaching the Nets, and D'Antoni is an assistant coach
For the Nets?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's
a good coaching staff.
oh my god, it's insane. But if you're Stephen A. Smith, it's white supremacy.
I'm going to say that they're not going to be the best team.
Who's the best team?
Nets.
The Nets.
Because of the depth that they have, that the Sixers will lack.
I could see that. I just think Kyrie is not. He's kind of a locker room cancer. He made a list of all the players he wanted on the team next season, and Karis LeVert, the leading scorer, wasn't on there.
I mean, if they
got
settle their differences,
Dinwiddie to go.
do it for the championship. I think
They didn't have
as
Jared
long as
Allen
Kyrie
either.
has a big all-star in his team, he seems to play well.
Okay, if
he can
you're
do
talking
it-
about LeBron,
If he can do it with Bron, he can do it with Kevin.
maybe because LeBron
And-
is better than Kevin. So
Well, it's a bit
well, yes, he is.
not right now.
Yes, right now.
No.
When was the last time Kevin Durant won a championship?
2 years ago.
When was the last time LeBron won a championship?
Did Kevin play this year?
Then how is he better now?
He's better when he's healthy,
But he's not healthy.
but he will be next season.
Your logic is flawed.
It's not. Next season, I bet you Kevin has a better season.
Maybe because because LeBron's gonna give the ball more to AD because it worked so well. I think AD might
Well,
be.
he's going to
MVP.
give it to Kyrie.
He's not.
Tit for tat.
It's, Kyrie's gonna take the ball from KD.
And
It's not
KD's
gonna be
still
a-
going to be better.
Not a chance, buddy boy. Not a
Big
chance.
All right.
Big chance.
Small chance.
Big chance.
Little chance.
Let's get into college football.
Max Kelber. man.
Last week, Max Kelver
Oh, we should do this again.
predicted
Run
that
it back, boys.
Ohio State would beat Penn State, and they did.
I did do that. I won this.
I think it was 38-24.
That was a shocking upset.
25, and Max Kelver gets the lightsaber this week. Yep, that's pretty cool. He's a god. Look
Definitely
at that.
wouldn't have cut off.
It is now 2-1. Max is winning. Cy is winning. My bad.
Settle down.
My bad.
Can I get points for the Michigan State game?
No.
But Sparty! Ricky White, love you, baby. Rockin'
loves-
Lombardi, best name in college football. Love you, baby.
Ricky Bobby.
Simmons, my favorite guy. You the best.
All right.
Fuck you, Michigan.
All right, quick shout-outs. There we go. This week, the game of the week is Notre Dame or Notre Dame and Clemson.
It's a building that burned down. Stupid.
Who do you guys have winning this game, Max?
Yo, Clemson gonna take this. Fuck you, Notre Dame.
Not a chance.
Fuck you.
He says
chance.
not a chance. That's controversial, Cy.
What do you got? No other
I didn't
than
get a
Notre
finish.
Dame itself.
I'm talking!
Just cut him off like that again. Notre Dame's gonna take
So
it.
actually, I'm thinking Trevor Lawrence, even if he's not playing.
He's not playing.
He's gonna be. it's still gonna be better.
Coronavirus!
They still lost. They almost
Their
lost.
other
Mark Smart.
quarterback sucks.
Shut up.
All right, this is...
I'm talking!
Okay, that was very loud. This is getting very out of hand, people. Whoa!
Hold me back.
We got a fight starting on the podcast. So, Cy,
Fuck
why do
you, Notre
you
Dame.
think Notre Dame is going to beat
stupid.
Clemson? Why do you-
Because without Lawrence, Clemson's not a top 5 team.
what are they? Top what?
25.
million.
They're still ranked, but he's
Dabo
a
Sweeney.
lot of their offense. He's a lot of their offense.
Dabo Sweeney's the GOAT. He gonna take this. Even with their
Dabo.
guy DJ, the quarterback starting for Clemson. He was like the #1 ranked recruit coming out of high school.
I mean, he
he's
almost
better
lost
than-
Boston College.
Hey, he's
What?
getting his footing back. He did not expect to play this week. The game plan wasn't meant for him. But now with Dabo Sweeney knowing that he's gonna start, it's gonna be for DJ, my guy. Fuck you, Notre Dame.
They might be another
Fuck you,
bad
Notre
team,
Dame.
but Notre Dame's too good.
Actually, no. Just because they're ranked, they're like the Texas of
They're
not
fourth.
having a conference because
They're
they're so bad they can't even decide what conference they want to lose. in.
They're winning. They were
So fun
undefeated.
fact. Here, let me just throw this out there. Notre Dame, France burned
Bleep.
down a couple of years ago.
That
How
doesn't
many
matter.
national?
Doesn't relate.
Doesn't relate.
Doesn't
They're the
relate.
same thing. That's their university.
They're actually
doesn't
in
matter.
Indiana.
I've been there. In Indiana? Well, Indiana sucks as a state, so I don't know what you want.
I agree with that, but it
Fuck
doesn't
you,
affect
Carson.
Notre Dame. Shout out to Carson.
Clemson, South Carolina, way better state. Way better state.
But does that matter in football?
yes,
Does
it
not.
does. The South is so much better than the Midwest in football.
It's debatable. Big Ten.
SEC, Big 12. I don't know what you want.
Big Shack.
SEC, yes. But Big
The
Ten
one
second.
and only. Mine's not hot. All right. So Cy has Notre Dame. Max has
Mark my
Clemson
words.
football team.
Clemson
Let's-
Tigers, not Clemson.
I know. Let's get into our final segment of the day, which is the high and the low. Silas's segment, the big segment of the night. We end it every single time.
Stop
Silas.
hyping.
Silas.
literally-
He's been
without-
thinking about
without-
this. He's been thinking about this for months.
Without this segment, this show would not exist,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
So Silas, what's your high low?
I already know what the high should be.
Say it.
I'm not gonna say.
I
It's
knew it.
Silas' segment.
I'm gonna say the low is gonna be a bias low.
It's gonna be the Titans.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Shitty effort.
Losing to the
Burrow
Bengals,
actually
to the Bengals.
getting him some confidence.
Why don't we just make that the high and the low?
The Bengals winning and the Titans losing.
No, I only got a high for this week, boys. I only got a high.
Rutgers.
No, that happened last week. That was the low.
Okay.
The high, y'all already know what it is. Michigan State Spartans taking the dub over the Michigan Wolverines. No, it's the biggest upset ever.
That's not.
There's never been a bigger upset.
Debatable.
It's not.
We took the dub. Ricky White is the GOAT. 196 yards and a touchdown. Clutch. Okay, Michigan just sucks. They should just fire John Harbaugh. He's terrible.
I know.
He's
I've
terrible.
seen a lot of.
Which was actually the low of the
Hey.
week is how bad John Harbaugh is. He's just a terrible coach and hasn't been good since the
He is
same.
bad.
If you can't beat Michigan State or Ohio State, just quit your job, bruh.
Facts.
But he's
Go back
not-
to NFL. Just kidding.
He's not as bad as the Titans defense.
Which is also the high of the week.
Low
For
of the
Max.
week. Hopefully Desmond King once again will help them.
So you know what the also high of the week is? The Atlanta Falcons, Denver Broncos, and Michigan State Spartans all won. Let's
you.
go. Let's go. This has never happened in
This
the
has been a
history
low of
of
the week. I lost by 0.2 in fantasy.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Titans got destroyed by a shitty team.
I destroyed Max by like 30 points. Just saying.
It's like 15.
I'm pulled up right now.
Dude,
I
okay.
lost in all 3 of my leagues, by the way.
It's fine.
Not a good week.
Don't pull it up,
I'm
Jake.
pulling it up.
You know what? My
I think
top
that-
3 players are out.
I need to
though,
defend
right?
my honor.
Yeah, I did have buys, by the way. If anyone cares.
No one cares.
Joe Mixon and Michael Thomas are all out. How am I supposed to win?
Hopkins was on a bye.
25 points. See it?
I'm instant Kamara.
Thank you everybody for watching this week. If you did, make sure to follow
Watch
our
the first
Instagram,
5 minutes
TikTok.
of it and then leave.
Yeah, thank you for watching the first 2 seconds of this.
No one has ever gotten to this point in the podcast. So I
Actually, a
commend
lot
you
of
guys.
people have, which is new.
Yeah,
But
If you've gotten here,
comment
yourself-
down below,
Comment down
pat
below.
on the back.
Comment down below. Go Spartans.
like and subscribe.
comment, go
Never
Spartans.
said that. Thank you everybody for watching.
I'm oldest. I'm in charge of what they call
I'm
it.
Jacob Sampson with Max and Silas. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Donate to our Patreon.